Libra, good morning, how are you? So, oh dear, what can the matter be? Something to do around Virgo maybe, but I'm definitely picking up on huge fives of maybe a Sagittarius or a Taurus placement or a life path 5. How you doing? We're going to get into your channel messages, Libra, but very quickly for everybody, or for everybody that hasn't seen this before, I'm a psychic medium, so I channel a load of messages for you. For a start, this is not a tarot card reading part. The tarot card reading will be on a different video that I will explain towards the end, but this is not a tarot card reading. This is me as a psychic pretty much channeling your energy. Okay, so I'm hearing, oh dear, what's the matter? It's like, well, they won't talk to me. They won't talk to me. I just really need someone to talk to because they just won't, and they will not open up, and they will not say anything. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. Danielle, anybody beginning with D, devil, a devil, or Devie, Evie, Stevie, Steve, but like, sorry, I'm trying to get grips of your energy. Hold on a second. This is why I always feel that, you see, the whole point is it's not to be in a rush, Libra. Okay, you have to let me get in tune with what your messages are. But the main one here is, oh dear, what can the matter be? What's the matter now? What's the matter now? I'm really upset. I'm really pissed off. I'm really fed up. They won't talk to me. So, or I really need someone to talk to, but why can I not seem to find anybody to talk to? And this is why I'm getting a placement of 9 or Virgo. Okay, definite 5 because I'm picking up like a 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles energy in my mind. Okay, and like, what's the matter now? It's like, well, they just won't talk to me, and I don't know whether it's over. I don't know if they're ever going to reach out. I don't know how long's time. You could really be dealing with a 7 or a Cancerian. Okay, but I'm picking up like a 7, or I would say a 7 of Pentacles. Something like, how long is a piece of string, and how long am I going to have to wait before I can say something? Like, it's kind of like this built-up pressure, if you like I'm building up, and it's building up, and it's building up to a tower. But like, towers are good. But like, I'm hearing E's are good, is Ebenezer good, Steve's good, or Goodwin, the name Good, or Goodwin, or Edwin, or Edwina, or Goodwin, or Goodman, the name Goodman. Okay. But I'm hearing, well, they're a good man, and you can't ever put a good man down. It's like, well, you must put a dog or a cat down. So maybe, I don't know, hopefully no one's putting an animal down, and they're very upset the fact that they have to put their animal to sleep. Okay, or it's something to do with around a Leo, because I would just pick up Leo as a cat. So something to do with a Leo. And I'm very upset, and I'm very like, why will they not speak to me? Why will they not open up? How long do I have to wait? Like, am I supposed to move on? Am I supposed to get over this, or am I not? Am I just standing here afraid not? Maybe to do with the Pisces, okay? If you've never seen the channel before, when I say not and things like that, they just represent cards that show in my mind, okay? But like, I'm afraid not, and I'm sorry, I don't know how long it's going to be, because everything seems to be very much delayed, and I don't know if like we're going to be speaking again, if we're on good terms or bad terms. Good times, bad times, you got like a Libra or a Sagittarius, but if it's like a Sagittarius placement, it'll be like a 5 or a life path 5, or like I said, a Taurus energy somewhere, probably within a north and south, I would say. But like, it's like everything seems to have gone tits up, everything seems to have gone south. Like, I really do not know whether I'm supposed to be speaking or not speaking, whether they're actually ever going to forgive me and talk to me. It's kind of like I really need a friend to talk to, but my friends don't want to talk to me, and I just don't know what to actually do. Like, I am physically just stuck between a rock and a hard place. And this is why I feel like you could really be dealing with like a Piscean energy, or... well, I'm picking up a 4. Okay, so which could be like a Scorpio energy, because it's kind of like, well, I don't know whether to offer them or not. I don't know whether to speak to them. I don't know if I do speak to them, if I make them an offer, that they're actually going to accept it. I don't know if we are speaking or not speaking. I've got absolutely no idea what's going on, because I'm picking up, you know, when people send those emojis, I get them quite a lot from my friend Mel. Okay, so you might be dealing with a Mel, Melissa, Maria, Emily, M, all the M's or E's are good, or Steve's, okay, but like those emojis where you get like a woman that stands there going, like, just like that, like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, I don't know if I'm supposed to speak, if I'm not supposed to speak, or like it's kind of like you've argued so many times and you've gone through a breakup, or like you're not even here anymore, and it's kind of like, man, I feel like I've lost my mind, like I don't even know if I actually fit in here or not. And it could be a Piscean that you could connected with or got it in your chart, but it feels like I don't even think that they belong here. Like I don't even think that they notice me. It's like this hello, like I'm here. Can you see me? Like hello, and you're like, no, you're like transparent. I'm sorry, but I can't see through this shit anymore. Something to do with around 7 or a life path 7 or a Cancerian, but like I'm picking up like this hello, and it's like you could be dealing with like a 4 and a 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which would mean Libra, which would mean a 2. So you see, if you've never seen this channel before, you're going to get very confused, so you'll have to watch the videos below. But I'm picking up like a 7 energy and a 4 energy, which is like a Scorpio and a Cancerian of 7. And it's kind of like, hello, I'm here, and it's like, man, I'm just like bypassing you, just like, bruv, I'm floating. Like I'm just out, like I'm just walking by and just like not even noticing you, like flagging me over and like, hello, is anybody like gonna pay attention to me? And I feel like that you could feel like this yourself, or it might be a Virgo that's feeling this way, of like I'm hearing, don't leave me this way. Okay, Jimmy Somerville, Jim, Jelly and Juice and Justin Jasmine, but like don't leave me this way, don't leave me, don't just leave me here, just stranded on my own. I mean, has somebody gone like on walkabout, like Australia, or gone walkabout, and like it's kind of like you just left me on the you really could be dealing with Pucci. Anybody hasn't seen if you haven't followed me for a long while, y'all got no idea what that person's about. But like someone that just basically kicks you out the car and leaves you abandoned in Australia. This really could be her. But like, it doesn't matter that you've got like no idea what to do in this country. We're basically just going to kick you out the car and not drive you 30 minutes up the road to the plane. We're just going to kick you out, boot you out, and leave you on the side of the road. Thanks very much. But like what, you're just going to abandon me, right? You're just going to leave me here, like you're just going to leave me here on my own, just with this thing, Stephen King or a Pisces. You're just going to leave me here with this thing. Is that it? Like that's all I've got, just this, nothing. Like, or well, there is a thing. That's what I'm saying. There is a thing. Is it Stephen, another Stephen, or me? But like there is a thing, and it's like, well, I've got my own thing going on, right? So I don't really need you in my life, and I don't really need you like around me all the time. I've like got things to do and stuff like that. Is this a child? And someone's like arguing over a child. That's typical human behaviour, really, when you've got children. This is why I say don't ever really have them. Well, don't have them with a man, but the trouble is you have to, right? So you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But like this energy seems to be coming up for you, like, well, don't just leave me here. Don't just leave me standing here, like stranded, like with this thing. It's like, well, I know, I'm sorry, but I've got my own thing going on. Like, I've got my own stuff to do. I've got my own thing to get on with. I've got work. I've got like positive stuff to I mean, like I say, when I channel these messages, Libra, these can be you or your partner or a person you're connected to, okay, or even a friend that's going through it, right? But like, because these are conversations that I get in my head when I channel. I start to see visions as I channel, right? Because I can see someone physically just standing there saying, I don't know. I don't know. Like I like look like a look of disgust on my face is just like, I can't believe it. Like I can't believe that I just can't. Like I'm stranded. Like I don't know what to do. Like I physically just like I'm so stuck with no one to talk to about something. Is anybody ever going to really listen to what I've got to say? Well, normally that's when I say no. Honest to God, as a masculine, I am a masculine reader, okay? But as a masculine, I'll be like, no, I don't really want to listen to complaints. I don't really want to listen to someone doing all of this stuff, right? So it might be you guys. But like, no, I don't want to listen to all of that shit. No, I'm sorry. It's like, hello, like a 5 of swords. Like, why is nobody paying attention to me? Why is everybody just leaving and going and just not saying anything? Hello, why do I have to wave my hands to just get your attention? And someone's like, man, y'all seem more like Predator to me, to be honest, like a predatorial person that's very narcissistic and controlling in your energy, and you feel like, man, I've just got to like, just get away, just get out my way, will you please just like stop, just keep forcing yourself upon me or forcing yourself into my life when I keep trying to force you out of it. Like, why is it that you're still like, what do you not get about me, like not giving you attention? What do you not get about the word no? Actually, that came up in another reading. I can't remember which one it was. I think I actually entitled it that. What do you not understand about it? Was Taurus, I believe. Taurus, which is a 5. You see, Taurus 5. Okay, but what do you not understand about the word no? No means no, and it means if I haven't had an answer in that long, that also means a no. I say this multiple times to people. If you're in a metaphysical connection, when I do these readings, these are really going to relate to you as a metaphysical one. But because it will kind of be the same. As I'm saying, like this will be a family dynamic of people that are going through it. But when you're metaphysically like you'll think that these messages are for you because they'll really sound that way. But metaphysically, if you're stuck with a person, because it's how long is a piece of string, right? It means that you could have been doing this for ages, stringing yourself along, just connected with the karma that you can't get rid of, right? So that's a feeling. That's just a feeling of feeling pushed out, left, just abandoned, like no hope, nowhere to get back, just completely stranded. I mean, is someone gonna like physically just like drive off and leave someone there and just like, and they're like, I can't believe you just left me, just standing here on my own. I can't believe that you just ran off and left me. Like you just like kicked me out the car, or you just took off and just like physically like left me here. Like, what am I going to do here? How am I going to get home? Right? I mean, is somebody like really stranded? I mean, y'all could really be dealing with someone like Pucci. But like, I can't believe that you've just literally stranded me and left me standing here on my own. Okay. Yeah, but I'm definitely hearing this. Well, I don't know if you're metaphysically connected, because metaphysically, you're just going to be always feeling like abandoned, left out, separated. But that's not you see, the thing is, metaphysically, that is not the soulmate. That is not the twin flame, right? It isn't. It really isn't. Y'all guys think that it is. What it is an awakening. An awakening has those same aspects. When you're spiritually connected with someone, right, you're going to believe so much because you're going to be like, oh my God, I can just feel them in my auras everywhere, and I feel all this confusion and pain and lost and anxiety and fed up and frustrated. If you're metaphysically connected, that's because that's like, if you're in a relationship that's different, in split up, all that sort of stuff, that's completely different. Metaphysically, that's an awakening. Awakening leads to paranoia, can't sleep, can't think, can't like waking up at God or awful hours, seeing numbers, seeing like billboards, seeing like their name on everywhere you go, someone says a name and you're like, fuck, oh my God, here we go, it's in my head again. They said their name. Okay, that's an awakening. That's what an awakening is. It brings those same feelings and emotions as what people believe is like. Well, I mean, it's a spiritual connection. You can call it whatever you like, but the majority of hysteria that comes from that is your mind. Just imagine, right? Everyone says, your mind's open. Imagine your brain closing down on one side and the other side opening. Okay, the side of your brain that lays dormant for centuries and years. Okay, pretty much like After War, if you've watched that. Right, have you watched After War on Prime, where those aliens and blah blah blah, and they come into the future and say, look, we need all of you to go over there in order to bloody, I mean, you could be watching Sigourney Weaver, or it might be like the 4th of July, fuck knows. Happy Will Smith Day, but like or Happy Bomb Day, but like you know, in that film, they all these aliens, they realised right at the end that they hadn't arrived in the future in order to take over the world. They were actually in the glacier of like Russia or wherever it was, that was right deep down in the actual snow in the Antarctic, and it was only when it melted they realised there was an alien spaceship there. Okay, so they came up and then took over the world. Okay, so yeah, oh, fuck knows where that was going, but like look at an awakening like that, you know. Probably that you're going crazy, that you think that things are all over the place, or that you're going to get attacked at a certain point, you know. So like, you know, I don't know where that was going, because there was going to be an analogy there. I'm picking up Anne, or Annabelle, or Annie, okay, or Nanny Cam, something to do with Cameron, or Nanny Cam. Okay, I need a nanny cam because I don't trust people. There you go. I keep picking up paranormal activity, like either paranoid or paranormal activity. Like someone's got cameras and like, man, we've got cameras and we've got like infrared cameras and we're like looking for ghosts and spirits and stuff, bruv. Like we've got like all these like infrared things going on, and like, man, I'm sure that's an alien, isn't it? Or like, I don't know, someone's got cameras all up in their business, or like, all up around their house and their home, and they're like looking for paranormal activity or some shit. I don't know. You might do this for a living or just for fun. I've got no idea. But I'm picking it up as a message all the same. Another one. Okay. But like, yeah, so what have I got? Well, stranded at the drive-in, you know. Sandy and what's his name is really kind of like John Travolta, John Jelly and Juice and Justin Jasmine. But like John is really kind of like, I'm stranded at the drive-in. I mean, is somebody going to strand, or is this a strand of something? The strand. Oh, so it's been a while. But like, it's been a while, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we'll ever really speak anymore. Or like, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you do? Oh, you could meet somebody new up in here, Libra. Your messages are now changing. And it's kind of like, oh, hello. Who are you then? Someone just pops up all of a sudden. It's like, wow, that's been a while. So, it's been a while. That's what I keep hearing. It's been a while. Yeah, but stranded at the drive-in. So hopefully nobody's like just gonna like leave someone. Oh my God, man, this really is Putchie Stern. That is where she abandoned me at a McDonald's in the middle of fuck knows where. Honest to God, man, this person was an absolute raving lunatic. Pretty much kicked me out of the car. Wouldn't take me to the which was 25 minutes up the road in Australia. Pretty much just kicked me out with all my luggage and everything, and just said, "There you go, fend for yourself." Really? Well, because I wouldn't attend to your screaming and shouting and battering my head in? Like, absolutely gone nuts. Dropped me off at McDonald's. Right, there you go. Really? How the hell am I supposed to know where I am? I've got no... It's all on card. My phone didn't work because it was like British phone. I didn't know how to get in it or out of it. I didn't have no Australian dollars because I had a credit card. When I got out, like, there was people that were like going, "Yeah, you fucking dingo, what you doing walking about the street with your goddamn suitcase?" And like long-haired people. I'm like, fucking hell, bruv, I think I'm going to ended up getting mullered here, honestly. And but it's man, it's bringing back traumatic memories, Libra. So hopefully no one does that to you. But like, leaves you at McDonald's or just like and just takes off, and you're like, "Man, is your order?" And you're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Or like stranded. Like stranded at the drive-in, which might be the pictures. Like you go to the pictures and you go and watch a film or something, and they just pretty much like go and they take off, and you're like, "Brother, you forgot me," and you're like, "Oh shit, we forgot the child." Really? Don't trust your kid with anybody because it sounds like they might be leaving them somewhere, or like your dog. Careful you don't leave your dog somewhere or something, and you end up like going off in a rush and leaving this thing here, and you're like, "Oh shit, I forgot the child." Right? So if y'all got loads of kids and you go out somewhere, keep an eye on your children. There's a message here for you, Libra. Okay, if you've got children and you go into anywhere like a drive-in, drive-through, or anything like that, or the pictures or stuff, just be careful you don't forget them, because it's a little bit like Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin, or anybody called McGinn or McCoken or Muck something or McCloonan. Julie McCloonan. So be careful, Julie, that you don't leave, or Jason. Okay, now Elijah, just be careful, I'm telling you now. Like, I'm hearing Julie or Jason, but like, because I know a Julie McCloonan. But like someone basically just like forgets their child, or just like, so be very careful, don't trust them. Don't trust them. Don't trust Justin. I'm hearing Justin as well. But like, don't trust Justin. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. And anyway, I don't give a shit. Anybody with children here, if you're in crowds of people, just keep hold of them, is what message, because I mean, I can't tell you, but because this energy here is coming up around kids and people being stranded, okay, because I'm hearing, "Oh shit, I forgot that thing." Okay, now that could just physically be a thing, like, or Steve, like, "Oh shit, I forgot Steve." Okay, or like, "Oh no, I just forgot something, blah blah blah, I've left it." Don't forget it. That's what I'm getting for you. Don't forget the thing. So this might be a message for me. Don't forget I left Stephen. Someone could be talking about me here amongst somebody, because I'm hearing I left Stephen. Well, that will probably be, yeah, there you go. But like, I left, Stephen's left me, or I've left it. But like, Yeah, I forgot Steve, like I've left him and stuff like that. No, you haven't. So like, yeah, I definitely keep hearing like I've forgot something and I've left something. And then it's kind of like in the door, out the door, in the door, out the door, in the door. And as soon as I go out the door, I've left it, and then I come back, and then I've got to, like, someone forgets their keys or car keys or something quite a lot, and they forget where they are. Or I mean, is this dementia, or something like that? And someone constantly forgets, like, because I'm hearing forget me not, like forget me not, like forget me nots. I don't know what that means, but forget me nots. Forget me not, Pisces. Forget me not, I'm hearing. Or forget me not, Steve. Forget me not, Steve. Forget me. Forgive me. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me not? Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me not? Oh, fucking hell, bruv. This is all getting confusing as shit. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me not? Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? Yes, just don't worry, you're forgiven. Well, like, it's an I'll be forgiven. Oh, y'all might really like the new Angel Radio that's coming out. Man, I've busted my nut all last night. Yesterday I started making this track, and it's nearly finished. And it's all modular sequencing, and it's got a great line of hook line in it. If you like the singer that I used in order for the Let It All Be Forgiven, if you liked that song and you're up to date with my Angel Radio, you're gonna like the next one, because I've got some more tracks by the singer. Okay, and I've layered it with a lot of other stuff that I do. And I think you're really going to like this next Angel Radio. So if you don't know of my Angel Radio, I'm also a music producer and mixer and masterer, and also do videos and stuff like that. And if you do like it, it might come up on here, but I really want to focus on the other channel. So if you didn't know and you wasn't aware, there's a link provided below that says Angel Radio, and that's my other YouTube channel. And that's where I basically just post music. Free music. You don't have to pay for it, it's free. Okay, I mix it and master it myself. You might like it. Okay, it is in the link provided below somewhere. Okay, it's quite further down, I think, but check it out. The next one will be coming out very soon, and I think you'll like it. But something like this, like it all be forgiven, can it all just be forgot? Can we just forgive and forget, and can we just move on or not? Can I like leave you, and can I like find someone new, or can I not find someone new? Should I move on or shouldn't I? I always think if you're questioning yourself that much, then you should. You know, if you're really considering, you know what, should I move on? Should I actually find someone new? I would, you know, I really would. Because if things have consistently played out to not work, like, so the human beings, when you'll deal with like north and south energies, and you kind of like, you know, you really just clash like the goddamn titans all the time, you know, that's what I said here. Families generally think that they're supposed to keep doing that, and why can we not just, like, I can never get your attention, and why can you never speak or stand still a minute when I'm trying to talk to you? And y'all could be dealing with someone like me, like a 7, if I come up against a 4, like a 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which would be a 2, okay, or a 7 or a 5, bruv, that would mess me right up, because I wouldn't. Because I'm looking at the energy of a 7 and a, like, say a 4 or 5, okay, and I'm like, man, I'm not standing here listening to all this, like, no, I ain't got time. And they will bypass you, like a Cancerian maybe, they will just like, it'll be like, hello, like, no, I can't even see the fact that you're doing it, like, I'm just tuned off, turned out, not listening, just like comatose with fucking, like, riddled with PTSD and trauma, and just kind of like, or gone through that many cycles with this person, that it's kind of like, hello, like, are you alive? Like, someone that just stands there going, I mean, it's kind of like an expression on their face doesn't change. Maybe because they've got all this stuff, like, all pinned up all in them, they're like, Hellraiser, like, hello, hey, hey, like, oh, you had some work done, you had your lips done, and your, like, face, and, like, had a load of Bolox stuff, all put everyone like, hey, hey, here, hey, hey, it's nice, isn't it? Hey, here. I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, this was me last night, actually, believe it or not for all that stuff, in my CPAP. It's actually making me feel a lot better, to be honest. I'm getting like 3.5 to 4 hours with it, right? But I wake up, like, drool all in this mark, like, right, and then you wake up and it's like, oh god, like, take the mask off, and then I'm like, oh man, I can't fucking deal with it, like, so I'm getting at least 3 or 4 hours anyway. But like, there's one thing they don't do with CPAPs is actually design a drool bib. You know, because you've got a mask on. You can't scratch your nose or like, you know, do that or like cough or anything when you've got mask right, or like full headgear going on. But I mean, I don't know. Is this someone that needs oxygen? Because I'm picking up that someone might have an heart attack or something like that, and they're like, quick, just go. Or is this like, well, me? It could just be a CPAP, something general, or it could be like, I'm not picking up on like COVID masks, but like, I don't know, like it's like just give them oxygen, just give them some oxygen, they'll be all right, they'll come round. I mean, is someone like comatose and like needs an oxygen mask in order to get oxygen? I mean, you might work in vicinities like this, or someone just physically, you're at work and then someone like collapses in the humidity and they're like, and because I can see the paramedics coming in and start like giving someone like CPR, right? So I don't know if this is your work or anything like that, but these are important messages, bruv. So if y'all want to get these out to anybody, it's very important and it's free, and y'all don't come across me very often, I can assure you. There's very few that can do what I do, right? Few, but I'm hearing a paramedic, okay, and I'm seeing people turn up in an ambulance for a paramedic to give somebody oxygen. Okay, now I don't know if this is where you work, or whether this thing happens somewhere, or whether it's like someone at home that notices someone has a mask on like CPAP, right? Say your mother or your father or me, something like that. But I'm picking up on a mask of oxygen, okay? Now, I don't know if some of this message is coming through where it's a CPR, okay, CPR, but that's also a CPAP as well, CPAP. Okay, so CPR, because that's kind of like calling an ambulance in and stuff like that. Don't panic, people, right? I just have to give you these messages because y'all can't stop the inevitable. When things happen, y'all can't ever stop it, right? Even I'm included in my life, right, with everybody else. If anything ever happens to me and I predict it, trust me, I predict shit for myself, right? So there's something here that may be around like a CPAP machine or something like that, or you work for like this kind of thing, right? If you do work there, see if you can send me a water vapour thing, because they still, oh man, I keep phoning up the hospital, bruv, they ain't doing anything. Humidifier and a water distill thing that fits on the side of a CPAP, and it's an Air 10, I think it is, which is a mid, I forget what they're called now, mid something, but yeah, they never sent me one, so never mind. But anyway, so I'm going to leave it at that so I don't keep babbling. But yeah, be careful of this child thing, leaving someone, abandoning someone, or like someone like oxygen and stuff like that. I don't know what that's for. Okay, but their messages are all the same. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening to my messages. Right at the end, there should be a screen that will pop up and it will take you over to where I'm going to do these now. There'll be some more messages maybe, but these are going to be financial, career, work, home, different stuff, and then I'll clarify them, but spiritual things will come out, all kinds of things, right? But they're different. Okay, so if you want to follow that, it'll come up on the end screen, or it'll be the video that comes out directly after this one. I really appreciate all your time, your effort. Like, share, subscribes, get it out to as many people as you can, donations, super chats. Thank you so much, Libra. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on your video.